Hi everyone. Thanks for coming and tuning in for some Final Fantasy. I've been working on my Island Sanctuary. I only recently got access to it, but I've been upgrading some stuff. So I have, uh, based on my work last night, I think, have everything upgraded to level 2. Um, which might get us enough XP. We're like a little under 3,000 from hitting uh, what's it called? Level 7. And I believe the renovations give a decent amount of XP. Yeah, there we go. Our renovations are definitely going to take us to 7, and then we'll get some new quests, which will be nice. Use my mount roulette. I've been working on the extreme trial mounts as well. Okay, that one's already upgraded. This one is the one I just upgraded. But yeah, I've been working on the lanners, and I've been doing a little bit of grinding for the Nightmare mount, which is the only A Realm Reborn Extreme Trial mount I don't have. Because that one is like a 3% drop rate, I want to say. So I've just been grinding Garuda for that. There we go. That's rank 7. Alright, so I believe we don't have any quest, but we should have new things to build. Yes, we can do builder's tools and a bronze gig. So we need copper, hemp, clay, and tin sand for that. Did we get everything else? I'm gonna make a couple nets. No. Make a couple nets because I don't have any. And I want to try and get a goblin today for my pasture. Speaking of which, we should go check on those. But yeah, I have almost all the horsies. I don't quite have all the. I only have a few of the lanners. There we go. Let's go to some gather mode. We'll get our leavings. I do appreciate that they give you the island sprint, which is an instant recharge, instead of making you do the regular sprint. I think if there was only regular sprint, it would be unbearable to do anything in the island sanctuary. But I believe the max rank right now is 20. My goal is just to get to 10. But these are all looking pretty watered, so I don't think I need to do anything with that. Got my windmill over there by the ocean, get that sea breeze. I've got my treehouse up there. You can just see it at the top there. It's slowly building stuff. But we'll get more building areas if we can get those mammoth tools. So it was hemp, tin sand, and what else? Hemp, tin sand, copper, and clay. Okay, well, I know a very good place for clay, so we'll start there. And then tin sand, I believe you get from submerged sand? Yes. So we'll get this limestone, and then we get a bunch of clay deposits here. We can get a little bit of tin sand as we go. I should probably go talk to my, after I'm done gathering, I'll go talk to my Taskmaster and Expedition Master. Because they are going to have XP for me. And my Expedition Master, I think, will have some items as well. So those will help. Let's grab all this tin sand. I don't really know what materials are in, like, highest demand for stuff, so I'm kind of just gathering everything. So my expeditions are just whatever I haven't gotten recently. Which is kind of all over the place, but I figure once I get to a higher level, I'll have a better understanding of what I need and what I don't. Cool, sold my outcast. Should be a bunch of copper this way. Yeah, we get this copper here, and then I'll do the loop. I'm so used to playing in 4K. It's a little weird playing like this. That's not a... Oh, that is a hemp. I should get the hemp from this agave. So I have a secondary HUD setup. So this is my usual HUD setup. So I'm not completely sure where notifications are going to come from still, but this stream's a hell of a lot better, and honestly, the 4K wouldn't come through on the stream anyway. So it's a not even a trade-in quality. It's just a better trade-in, making sure I don't drop frames. Let's get these. That should be a good amount of copper. And then there should be more agave across the river here. So I can harvest some more hemp. I don't know why you get hemp from agave plants, but it's Final Fantasy. Alright. Get some more down here, and then we'll check and see where we're at on materials. Then I gotta find out where the goblins are, because I've only seen them a few times. Alright, so we can make the gig. Let's do that now. That'll give us access to more fishing stuff. And then these, I need 9 hemp, 3 clay, and 5 more tin sand. Cool. There's plenty of hemp over here. But making those best tools should give me access to a new set of plots, and then I can start making more landmarks, workshops, and granaries. I might be maxed out on workshops. I think maybe I can build one more once we have more building areas available. I've currently developed every plot of land I have available. So we'll see what we can do. Eventually, I want to make a island that I like could use as like a kind of housing thing, right? And so I can like invite people over and have the like design be nice, because I definitely cannot afford a house right now. Those things are insane. I have a cool 6.2 milli, and that would cover buying a small house and none of the upkeep. So, as much as I want a house, I don't know, I could probably get I think it's only 300k to get a private room if you have a free company. So I could do that, but I've visited some other ones. They're very small. Here we go. Here's some tin sand. We'll pick up some sugar cane just while we're here. So we gotta get upstream. Some islewort. Alright, grab this. Dirt. Where's our tin sand? Could have sworn there was some further down here, but I don't know, maybe I haven't gathered enough. Some cotton. This one here. Yeah, alright, there's one further up. Let's just collect this clay. Some people have made macros for gathering, which I've looked at. I haven't tested any of them out, but I get the feeling that they would be no less efficient on controller. It would take the same number of button presses. But it's stuff like target gathering spot, run to gathering spot, and then you have to do something separate to gather because otherwise it would be botting. Right, let's see what we're doing. We need 3 hemp and 1 more 10 sand. So let's head back downstream. There's our last tin sand. That's good. And then we can get 3 hemp in that same area we were in before. But yeah, I haven't done all the Stormblood extremes, but I have all the Kamuis because they were the most recent Tomestone exchange. So I just bought all of them because I don't want to grind just Stormblood extremes, honestly. I haven't played most of the Stormblood extremes, to be frank. I did recently finish the what are they called? The Auspice quests, where you fight them to quell their Aramitama. And those were fun. I like the mechanics of those. I have not done any of the extremes. And then I've only just recently become aware that there's tank mounts, so when I've been doing my grinding of stuff like Garuda, like trying to get Nightmare, I've been using tank, so I can get the Panther mount at some point for Dark Knight. Because it looks cool. And frankly, I only use Dark Knight in dungeons because I'm scared of tanking in trials and I don't know what to do. So any extra practice I can get on with it is good. Alright, let's head back. I think we have enough to... Or actually, I can just craft this here. We should head back, though. So I can hand those on to our path builder. Alright, so first we'll talk to our explorer. So they just returned. Nice. Got some leaf and clay and stuff. So we'll collect that, and then... I haven't done a woods one. Or Fatal Falls. Let's do a Fatal Falls. Let's just try that. And then let's collect on our... Yeah, there we go. Collect on our crafters. I just have been having them alternate 2 different items. Yes, here are 1,500 calories. Please make me more slots. I love the little mammoths. They're so cute. They're just little guys. Okay, we got 2 more slots. Looks like one of them's maybe a landmark. Alright. Yeah, 1 facility, 1 landmark. So, yeah, okay, I can only build a granary here, which I need clay and copper ore, but otherwise I'm pretty set. I'll probably need to get palm logs, because I think that'll dip me below what I need for my stuff. And then if I want to make a boiling bathhouse, I need limestone, clay, and clams. which I don't know where to get clams, but I could probably get them in the ocean. So what's that? Limestone, clay, clams. That's it. Limestone, clay, clams. All right. Well, let's go get some limestone at the very least, and see if we can't get another granary up. Because it would be nice to have 2 expeditions going at a time. If only just for the added benefit of not having to gather palm logs every 5 seconds. Alright, so there should be... I always get startled by how fast the mount speed is here. Like, I'm not complaining, it's just I've never moved on this fast on a mount. So we'll get some limestone. Then we need clay. We might be able to get some here. Or we can always run down to the other clay deposit that I was working on before. Should grab some tin sand while we're here, because I just used every last bit. I do appreciate that they just put Animal Crossing in my favorite game, so that I don't have to go play Animal Crossing. I can just play this one. I only need 1 game. Oh, the macro is also auto sprint, which is nice. So maybe I'll set those up at some point, but again, macros scare me, so I just don't do them. I remember someone in my freight company, when we were doing maps, gave me an auto pillion macro, so I just have to select them, and then it'll, if I press the button, it'll jump in their shared mount. And I still just do it manually, because I couldn't get it to work, and it frustrated me, so I just gave up on the macro. Which is wild, because, like, I love overly complicated things for no reason. But if you write it in macro language, then I don't understand it, and I become hostile. Alright, so allegedly, I need clams, which I assume you get from these ones that have a fish on them. So let's go down. I wish it would just let you swim on a mount. Okay, yeah, so there's ones that just have fish. That's a clam one, right? Can I get a clam here? Yes, I can get a clam. Excellent. And I may as well get some seaweed while I'm here, because it's a pain to get down here. So I may as well get all the materials I can, so I don't have to make multiple trips. Some clams. Alright, how are we looking for our vacant plots? So we want this to be a granary. I need 1 more clay and 6 more copper. And then if I want this to be a bathhouse, I need 1 more clay. So I need 11 clay and 6 copper. That is one thing that I think is really funny, is just getting the, like, 2 seconds of the intense boss music when you mount. Oh, I haven't seen this little cave before. What are these? Let me harvest these. Rock salt? Hell yeah. I've literally never seen these. I don't come up this way. Look, I haven't even explored the, this entire coast. Oh goodness, how do I get back up? I have to go over by Pirate Bay? Yes, there we go. I do like this one. I love Beauty's Wicked Wilds. It's one of my favorites. One of my favorite songs. Dangerous Words is my favorite, which is why I have it as my cabin orchestrion. So, need copper. Grab some of that here. And that looks like limestone. I might be able to get both here, actually. Here we go. Grab these. Here we go. We got rocks over there. Okay. Now let's check how we're doing, because I have not been counting. We need 9 more copper. 10 more copper. Yep. Actually, this takes 11 clay. Does the other one also take 11 clay? Yeah, so I need 9 more clay and 10 more copper. So let's grab this clay here, and then what we're actually going to do is... we're pretty close, actually. I was going to teleport to the cabin, but we may as well just follow the stream back. This is one of my first, like, non-standard issue mounts. I love the Adamantoids. One of my faves. Okay, that is limestone, so we should grab that. So I feel like I'm always running out of limestone. And then we'll head to our clay deposit and to the copper nodes out the other way. Just picked up this one the other day too. I'm not terribly fond of it, but out of the MGP mounts, it was the one I was most interested in. So I figured I was gonna spend my MGP anyway, I may as well spend it on a mount. Playtime, playtime. I swear, with stuff like this, I'm always like, I'm really bad at keeping numbers in my head, because I can never remember how many of what material I need. I always get them mixed up. But then, like, last night when I was playing Pathfinder, I calculated the costs for all 12, like, different potions my party was buying in my head. So I'm good at very specific math. I am not generally good at math. I am good at specific math. I should probably be getting palm logs, because I'm going to be spending those too. And my current handicrafts are very palm log heavy. I do like the Guibers too. This is the only Guiber I have right now. Guiber? I think it's Guiber. If it's not Guiber, I want it to be Guiber. Alright, here are our copper nodes. Grab a few of these, and then we can check in on our resource count. See how we're doing. So I get the feeling we need more clay, probably. Okay. So we have 20 clay. I think we need 5 more copper ore, and then we're good. Let me check the vacant plot. Bathhouse. 23 limestone. Oh, we're fine on copper. Does this granary require limestone? No. Okay, I think we have enough for both then. So let's hop back to the cabin. And I gotta switch my I want to switch them around so that I can group them more efficiently. Alright. Build our bathhouse. Okay. And then this Pathfinder, we don't have the recipes for the tools we need for them yet. Built all the tools. Want to find Coblins. And I want to move stuff around so it's grouped nicer. So, like, probably have my 2 workshops there and a workshop up here, and then... No, wait, that's how I have it grouped. I don't know. I could put 2 granaries here, maybe. It does not lend itself to an even distribution. I can't group all the like ones together. But that's fine. I might move my bathhouse and swap it with the treehouse. Because a tree would be nice here. And then I could put the bath over there, sort of nestled in that little nook in the mountain. So let's find out where the Coblins are, because I want to get one of those. So I have one of each small animal. Let's see, island animals. I do have to specify Final Fantasy, or it is just going to tell me the kinds of animals that live on islands. Island Sanctuary Pasture Guide. Okay, so I have a lamb, I have an Opo-Opo, I have an Akalu, I don't have a squirrel, and I don't have a Coblin. Those are the 2 small ones that I don't have. So squirrels are at 1519, and Coblins are at 2013. So let's take a look at that. So 1519 and 2013. Both great years for wine. Okay. So 1519 is going to be hooking back up this way. And I have enough vines and branches that I should be able to make more so I can successfully capture at least once. Let's go to capture mode so that they'll show up. So 1519. There's this squirrel. Hi, bud. Get in the net. Star Marmot. Get in the net. Hey, I haven't seen you before. Get in the net. That's not on the list, so that must be a special one. Let's make more nets. Constraints. Let's just make 10. Oh yeah, it's a special time variant. So it only shows up during a special time. It's cool. And then Coblins are 2013. I still gotta get a regular squirrel though. No. Come on. Come on. Get in here. You know you want to. Get in the net. There we go. Okay. And then 2013. So, like, up on this hill, it looks like. There's a boar. Are you a medium? Let me make some regular restraints. I only make 2. Oh, got it. I'll make 2. Are you a medium or a large? How do you feel? Oh, hold on, let me equip them. Yeah, no, you're a large. Okay. That's fine. Goblins, here's one. There we go. We got a goblin. Now, is there a rare goblin hanging around right now? It is 10:41 AORZ time, which means there are no other time-bound ones currently. Now I have a dodo, a doe, and a chocobo. I don't have a glyptodon pup, which is at 30:11. So that's a medium one to get. Now, just to check, what are the medium restraints made of? Hemp and copper. So I gotta get more hemp and copper as I work my way over to 30:11. Put myself in gather mode. And we got copper up here. So we'll grab some of these. So just in case we don't get that glyptodon, we are a-okay on making more. Okay, so 30:11 is going to be past the goblins here. Oh, this is the Garuda one. I don't roll this one very often for whatever reason. Oh, this is the area I haven't been to. That's why I've never seen the Glyptodon pups. Oh, that's a new rock. Oh. I must need a better pickaxe to harvest anything special from that. Capture. I'll use deer. This is the Ramu mount. 30:11 would be more up. So, like, down here? There you are. Hello. Please get in my restraint. Oh, that was easy. Alright, well, let's head back and feed those guys. Get in feed mode. I have some nice, high-quality food. Let me actually make... Yeah, let me just... feed my existing guys this food. And then I can make even better food, because I have 2 types of produce now. So... let's make premium island green feed with pumpkins and cabbages. We're gonna make 30. That's so much. And then we'll equip that. So our new guys will get friendship faster. The lamb I've had for a while, but I forgot to feed you, so you get the fancy food. Same with the dough. Alright, Glyptodon pup. Here you go. I love Glyptodons, they're so cool. Maybe just because they remind me of my favorite dinosaur, the Ankylosaurus. Truly the best, the best dinosaur, best creature in general. Let's water these real quick, just so I don't have to later. So I think they are actually a little dried out. No, it doesn't change, but that'll reset the timer on them drying out. Okay, so now that we have stuff building in every set, I think this is really the most we can do today, other than just grinding gathering. Yeah, I love cats. Cats are great. Welcome to the stream, Ragson. Cats are so good. I got my little kitty boy at home. He's a little menace, and we love him. He's never done anything wrong in his life. Okay, I think that's all for the island sanctuary. So let's move on to dailies. So we'll start with my Arcosodra tribal quests. Because these have been nice to get some of the tomestones of comedy. And since it's Wednesday, the weekly cap just reset yesterday. So I can actually get them. Grab these quests. Okay, looks like we should start with this is that just up by Polika Stand? Yeah, we'll just fast travel to Polika Stand. This is the fat black chocobo that I got from the giveaway. I actually won something. Square was just giving out a bunch of the fat black chocobos, and I won it. Meditation. I have done meditation. I don't know if it's fully compatible with me, but it is nice to like set aside some time to just not think about everything. Alright, gonna do crate delivery. Got that nasty guy staring us down. Mortal looking ass. Alright. Let's deliver this crate. Here's your stuff. Don't lose it again. You will. You'll lose it tomorrow, and I'll have to do the same thing. Okay. So let's go to, I think this is the Manjisaka quest here. Where's that? Is that? It's on the Perfume Rise. That's not that far. I'll just go. I don't need to fast travel. Oh, thank you, Rexon. I appreciate that very much. I hope you've been having a nice day and a nice week. And things haven't been too hectic recently. I know there's a lot going on in the world right now. I understand why in Roman times they would put a curse upon you by saying, may you live in interesting times. So I hope you've been doing well. It's been kind of crazy everywhere forever. All right, well, I'm glad you're managing. 'Cause it is chaos. And, you know, sometimes managing is the best we can ask for. So I'm glad you're at that point. I hope we can get a little chiller for you going forward. It's a big one. Yeah. Let's drop our red mage spells, and then we'll fast travel back to Yedlinod for the last one. Get these done with, and then we can move on to our Omicron and Laparet quests. Yeah, honestly, one of the best pieces of advice I ever got was to just acknowledge that everyone is probably doing their best, and sometimes their best is not very good. And, you know, it varies day by day. So. Alright. Let's pick these stupid flowers. I have really enjoyed the tribal quests. I was gonna say in Endwalker, but I have for all of them. My only complaint is that they didn't make tribal quests for Shadowbringers. Or allied tribal quests for Shadowbringers, rather. Because I've been doing all the allied tribal quests, and it has been a blast. So when I got everyone up to Bloodsworn, and then there was no option to get everyone to allied, I was like, oh no! But I need all of them to come together and realize that, despite their differences, they have a common cause. It's my favorite plotline. So I think Endwalker has planned allied tribal quests, so they're going to be in the game, they just aren't yet. I think with 6.55 they'll add those. And that'll be good, because I want the Loporits. I mean, the Loporits and the Omicrons are already kind of working together. But I want them to join forces with the Arcosodra. Alright, that's our Arcosodra quests. So let's head... It's cheaper to go to Bestway's Burrow first, so we'll do Loporit quests first. These are the Disciple of the Hand quests. So I will change into my goldsmith attire. Oh goodness, I'm going the wrong way. There's the teleporter. Good simple quote, let's hear it. I love a good quote. Big fan of quotes over here. I can barely remember any of them, but I do love them. Alright. Oh, I gotta show y'all, I just unlocked. Yeah, that's a solid quote. I just unlocked this thing in the Loporit Tribal Quest. I love their little mural. Look, they made a little mural to get their feelings out, and it's all the little blue birds, like the media, and all the little Loporits. Oh, they're so cute. And then there's a little blob, which I think is supposed to be Ultros. I love this little art corner. It's so good. It's my favorite part of the sort of dream fair so far. Alright, so we gotta go to Greatest Endsvale and Karatorian. But we will start with Shaking Way, because I don't know where he's gonna send me. I think this is a new one, because I just ranked up with them the other day. Okay, he wants a dance battle at the Musicking Station. So, I think when we head back to turn stuff in, we'll see him there. So we'll start with Greatest Endsvale then. Oh my goodness. Oh, the bloom as that door opens. Alright. Hello, excitable Loporit. What do you need from me? You need signed memorabilia. Oh, that's not what I need. There we go. Tribal quests, Slopperette. Signed memorabilia. Oh, this is an early one. I think just out of chance I just never rolled this one, but this is a rank 1 quest. Oh, I hit the wrong button. That's why I was like, why didn't it finish? There we go. These are real easy to just bang out in 2 actions. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm a real sucker for the, like, we are all made of star stuff. Like, the inherent, like, sort of communal nature of humanity. Even if people are bad to each other sometimes and mean and hurt each other, like, we are inherently social creatures. And we're all made of the same, you know, elements of the universe. I'm a real big sucker for that. The Endwalker story really got me. Because it's a huge power of friendship narrative. And I love power of friendship narratives. What can I say? I'm a big sucker. And that just delighted me. I cried a lot. Because they set it up to be like, hey, like, this place is not controlled by magic or whatever, it is managed by the power of emotion, so that they could set up the power of love conquers all. And it just is so good for me. Yeah, I can totally see the parallels to the Pokemon movie. I'm excited to do more. I'm in like 6.1 or 6.2 right now, I think, MSQ wise. Alright, let's make some coin manufacturing components. Oh, another low level one. Alright. Make 2 more. And then we'll turn these in and we'll go do our Omicron quests. Okay, so just fast travel back to Best Way's Burrow. And then hit Hope's Hold. And we gotta do a dance off with Shaking Way. So I have to select not tabbed in. Get danced at, Shaking Way. I'm so good at dancing. Look at my cool good dance. Look at my cool good dance again. Look how good my dance is. I've not changed a single thing. Do I win the dance battle? Oh, did I not have him selected? Whoops. Let me dance a 3rd time. Yeah, I'm a firm believer in the inherent goodness of humanity. You know, people say humans are inherently selfish and stuff like that. And I think that's not necessarily untrue, but humans are inherently a lot of things, right? Like, yes, we're selfish, but we're also loving and caring and right? That's what makes us human, is we have the capability for so much. Okay. There we go. It is Space Omicron time. You're very welcome, Ragzin. Yeah, I try to be a kind person, because, like, if you don't actively choose to be nice, you kind of... Right? If you don't make the active choice to be a good person, what else is there? So I try. And I mess up, but it's part of it. Yeah, it's been so... a lot lately. Let's see, get some rock salt. Okay, then the Wellspring of Regret. Where are these quests going? That's a and Omicron. Yeah, so let's go to the Aya. Well, hey, have you heard about our cool bar that we're building? I know you're a ghost, and you don't exactly have that physiology. Okay, well, the standard is this way as well. So we'll do this, and then we'll fast travel back to Omicron. I just got this the other day. I got my Forgiven... What's it called? My cool Sin Eater mount from getting enough nuts. I can't believe that they called the material Sack of Nuts. Just, like, they had to know what they were doing, right? Okay. 1, or 2, 4. Okay, do this, and then I'll get my gathering attempts back. Just get a bunch of wind crystals, because I use so many of those. Alright, let's head to base Omicron. Oh, I'm sorry, Rags, and that's a lot to go through. But yeah, I'm glad you're on what seems like a good and healthy path coming out of that, even if the event itself obviously was not great to experience. Because I know it's very easy to have that like bitterness. And you know, even if you try your best, you can still end up being bitter about something. But God, what did I see the other day? I saw a post about how like to be human is seeking is the part of being human, right? So like you see all those stories about like, you know, like Pinocchio, Little Mermaid, all that stuff where someone's like, I want to understand what it is to be human so I can understand these things. And that search is what makes you human, right? Pinocchio didn't become a real boy because he found out what makes people human. He was a real boy because he had the desire to find out, right? So we stumble and we mess up and stuff like that, but in the search for meaning, we reassert our humanity. Yeah, it just is. Alright, cool. We got our Omicron quests done. So, let me get in my tank. I think what I want to do now is let's go to Razat Han and let's start the next set of Hildebrand quests. Because I need those to oh, no worries. I like having conversations like this. Because I need to finish the next set so I can get the next stage of the Mantville quests. Oh boy. I forgot about Delion. This guy. This guy. Nona, what suspiciously auspicious timing. I was just thinking of you, and suddenly you appeared. As I'm sure you recall, Master Poo-Poo claimed his purpose in coming to our world was to search for a missing comrade. Which is, of course, merely a cover for his true objective, laying the groundwork for a full-scale invasion. But I understand the skeptical masses will demand proof of this sinister operation. Thus did I decide to bide my time, keep my eyes open, and let things play out. And no sooner had I resolved to do so when I received word concerning the Inspector. It seems they've made progress in tracking down our alien friend's friend. This could be my chance. I say my chance, but I can hardly stand against this cosmic conspiracy alone. You are coming along, yes? Have good food. I wouldn't dream of letting you investigate Poo-Poo by yourself. Then let us be on our way. They were headed to Palakistan, and we don't want to miss even the smallest development. Palakistan it is, then. Oh, boy. I left the Hildebrand quests in Stormblood a while ago, and then I did a bunch of playing catch-up, and I forgot that it's just a different genre from the rest of the game. My loyal associates, come to admire the spectacle of inspection, have you? As well you should. Is that a Hildebrand voice? I don't know. Look, Master Poo-Poo, Nona has come to help. Thank you, Nona. You're too kind. Speak our language? No echo or universal translator? What's it so required? It was no great chore to master your tongue. The grammar and syntax is relatively simplistic. Such a terrifying intellect. What hope do we have to prevail against it? So, how did you narrow down the search to this particular area, exactly? Why, my tried and true inspector's sense, my dear fellow. All the perceptible and imperceptible signs pointed me in this direction, although they did neglect to include a precise location. For that, we must rely on another tried and true inspecting technique, interrogation. Spread out, everyone, and question the locals on any poo-poo-shaped sightings. Can't believe we're calling him Poo-Poo. He's just a Pikmin. Like... Oh god, and Nashu's admirer, I hate so much. I can't believe they brought him back. Alright, well, let's do some inspecting. Oh yes, I spotted such an odd little creature in the jungle on my way back from city markets, only it wasn't alone. It was in the company of a rather unusual gentleman. Sickly pale he was, and radiating an unpleasant smell. I felt obliged to keep my distance. Let's see. Do we focus up on the walls? Is that where... Nah, he just won. Sack counter. Excuse me, sack counter. Now that you mention it, I did see something like that in the west of the Shroud. Might have mistaken it for a small child, if not for the way it moved. Sort of a furtive scamper? Creepy. Okay. And now that is a Shroud in Thavnir, presumably, and not the Shroud in Gridania. Nona, have your investigations borne fruit? Mine own carefully crafted queries place an individual of Master Poo-Poo's proportions in the south of the Shroud. To the west, your sources say. I asked around, and there have been a few sightings in the jungle, somewhere to the north. If we have sightings to the north, south, and west, then that must mean... Master Poo-Poo has more friends than he realized. I am not that gregarious. I have precisely one friend on this world. It'll be doppelgangers. No, too simple, too obvious. It's more likely the same alien wandering the jungle, being spotted in different locations by different eyewitnesses. This just means we need to... I can't believe I'm suggesting this. Split up and search the whole area. A fair proposition. Very well, then. Oh, are we launching a search party? Father, have you been following me? Nothing of the sort. I was engaging in feats of physicality while my mind grappled with the mysteries of Mandervillian weapon forging, hoping to turn perspiration into inspiration, as it were. But I'm afraid the burning fields wooden men are poor muses when compared to the stimulus a worthy opponent provides. Mayhap if I join you, and the indomitable Nona, in your endeavor, then happenstance will deliver the challenge I require. You're continuing the case of the silent correspondent, yes? Have you need of an extra pair of eyes? As many as you can spare. I was about to assign teams to the search, as a matter of fact. This village sits in the Shroud's east, so let us divvy up the remaining directions, shall we? Nashu and I will head south. Nona and Master Poo-Poo to the west, if you please. DeLorean, you and my father have the north. That's Deleon. Also, the Shroud of the Sangha is awfully big. How are we to keep in contact, much less coordinate our efforts? I had special link pearls made for just such an occasion. We can chatter in each other's ears as much as we like. Are you mad? The Charlians will listen in on everything we're saying. Really? All the way out here? I shouldn't think their hearing is that good. But seeing as you mislike link pearls so much, Lord Godbert can hold the one for your team. Link pearls, what tremendous foresight! Now, let us proceed with our investigation. Alright, Poo-Poo. Let's do it. Also, we just called him Poo-Poo because his language is made up of different poos. Does he have a name? The inspector wishes us to search in the west of the jungle, yes? I will follow your lead. Cool, we got Poo-Poo with us. Let's do our little speech bubble. Discuss the river. A river flowing right at our feet. Many stars have I visited in the cosmos, but precious few have such a bounty of water as this one. Your home is a rare treasure. Okay. Water is rare in the universe. Liquid water, anyway. Oh boy, am I gonna have to do a targeting? See no trace of my comrade. But what of these black-furred beings? Are they friends of yours? Fellow people of Atheris? Where? Who? Those are a type of Sasquatch, by which I mean no. There's a greater variety of species here than I anticipated. I shall have to collect more samples. Let's keep moving. Alright. What else do you have to say, Poo-Poo? The rock formations on this island remind me of my home star. They have the same vibrant hues, the same stark beauty. If only. But never mind that. We have a friend to find. Yeah, let's do it, Poo-Poo. I love Master Poo-Poo. He's so little, and I love him.
No sign of my friend here either. But these white-furred individuals, they are surely one of your civilized races, yes?
Those are beastkin, monkeys.
I find it difficult to tell the difference. One semi-intelligent life form is much the same as another. Well, never mind. Moving on.
Okay, no speech bubble this time. Oh boy. Are we going to find another poo-poo? Oh, he's like dowsing.
Nothing. Not even a little burnt circle in the grass. The friend I'm looking for? We grew up together. We were always together. We even shared the same dream. To roam the great expanse of the cosmos. We worked hard and supported one another until we both had starships of our very own. Then the universe was ours to explore. How fleeting that feeling of triumph. Ah, but that is another tale entirely. I simply wish to express how dear this friend is to me.
Yo.
Hello, is this thing on? This is Nashu. We think we may have found Pupu's friend. Come to Parusa as quickly as you can.
Yeah, let's go.
Yes, let's take my starship. It's the fastest way.
Do you just like carry it in your pocket? Or, I mean, I guess that's what I do with mounts. So that makes sense. I would love to get a little starship mount. Meanwhile, at Perusa. Sure. He's dead. Oh, is it gonna be like a Mandragora or something? Ill, dear comrade of Master Poo-Poo. We come in peace. Pray, reveal yourself. Yeah, that looks like a Mandragora. Yeah, that's for Mandragora. Wait, you're the Mandragoras! I know that gentlemanly overlord's voice. What's this? Am I supposed to know this person? Ah, okay, it's Zombibrand. Or, Gentle Deadman. Master Zombibrand. They said you were trapped in slumber, but I rejoice to see that is no longer the case. Gods, it's one of the Walking Dead! Greetings, friends. I'm a proud member of the Gentle Deadmen, and disciple of Master Zombibrand. Oh, what is wrong with that Mandragora? I don't like its weird snotty eyes. I love the Mandragoras, they're so cute. Oh, it's a zombie one, that's why. What brings you to Thavner? And in the company of Lanasia's infamous vegetable menace, no less. Allow me some few precious moments of your lifespan to explain. It was a time when the maggots in my skull grew restless and wriggly. Tales of spoiled seedkin terrorizing the region of Bosnia reached our undead fraternity, and so, on their behalf, I traveled afar to recruit a rotten mandragora. After making his acquaintance, the festering fellow wished to introduce me to his brethren, whom he assured me were no less rotten. Thus did I make next for Lanasia, that I might extend a fetid hand in friendship. When I arrived, however, I learned that one of their companions had been abducted by a strange flying vessel. What was a gentle dead man to do but aid in the search? I turned to the Thavnarian Truth, that reliable bastion of supernatural rumor-mongering, and lo and behold, an alien craft matching the Seedkin's description had been spotted here on this isle. Needless to say, we embarked on our journey forthwith. Ah, one of our faithful readers. I'm pleased to see that even in undeath, the hunger for truth is not wholly subsumed by the hunger for brains. So, we find ourselves in the case of the misappropriated Mandragora. This abductor will not evade my powers of discernment.
Soon we'll need a case to carry all these cases.
An abductor? I have a feeling we won't need to look far. Hey, can I just come in there? You don't have to tractor beam me. Come on, man.
That may have been me. Oh, good. The little onion gets to be with his friends.
Or is he garlic? I think he's onion, and the lighter colored one is garlic.
Forgive me for taking your friend. In my sample collecting frenzy, I must have mistaken him for an edible plant of some kind.
Understandable. You would not be the first to confuse a mandragora with a salad ingredient. The main thing is that he has returned to us unharmed, and uneaten. God, now I'm hungry. All's well that ends well. Now, if you will excuse us, we should be getting back to Thanolin. Rotting flesh and humidity is an unpleasant combination. Bye! So many tiny footsteps. My apologies, Master Poo-Poo. We seem to have missed the mark this time, but I swear to you, I shall not rest until you are reunited with your comrade. I almost believed your keen inspector's sense to be a form of prognostication, but it really was just following your gut. And I'm afraid vague inspectorial feelings will only take us so far. We have an entire world to search, and for that we need, oh, I don't know, a veritable army of inspectors. Uh-oh. I know where this is going.
An army of inspectors. Of course, I can simply clone a multitude of Hildebrands as I did before.
Now, let's not do anything rash. Nope, already happening.
Oh dear. The ship's matter duplication facility has been temperamental for a while, and now it's broken down completely. This clone is the last it will ever produce.
And there's our thumbnail. It's fine, just destroy this 1,000-year-old sacred temple. Oh! You got Flat Stanley. There we go, he's fine. Oh my god, he's low poly. I love low poly Hildebrand. Like Final Fantasy VI Hildebrand. Tomb Raider Hildebrand. Oh god, they made an 8-bit version of the Hildebrand theme. Name. My name is Brandon Hild.
Inspector Brandehild? Why is he so... blocky? The cloning process must have failed partway through. Allow me to euthanize this abnormality.
Now, let's not do anything rash. Oh, he's in love. Unlike my former replicas, this one is highly unlikely to be mistaken for me. And seeing as we're looking for extra helpers, I say we press this undefined fellow into service. Welcome to the team, Inspector Brandehild. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. Okay, good. Godbert's gonna put the temple back together. We made quite a mess of that temple ruin, but thanks to Father, it looks good as new. Or would that be as good as old? In any event, I look forward to tackling the remainder of the case with my charming new contemporary. I am delighted to be a part of it.
Oh, look how shy he is. He really is very charming.
Generational bonding. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a quick break, because we've been going for about an hour and a half. I'm gonna fly just so I don't get attacked. And I will see you all in 5 minutes or so. So get up, grab some food, snack, a drink, use the restroom, whatever you gotta do. I will see you in 5 minutes. Bye, everyone. Everyone, welcome back. Thanks for sticking around. Let's start this next quest. An unexpected but invaluable addition to our ranks. With our numbers thus bolstered, I say we are ready once more to dive into the fray. Perhaps, but what of our strategy? We need a new approach. Ahem. If I may. Assuming Master Poo-Poo's acquaintance pilots a craft of similar design, then might we not instead attempt to locate the starship? Such a striking vessel will have drawn more attention than the comparatively tiny being in question. He has a point. The Truth receives a large number of reports from readers claiming to have observed unidentified flying objects. We could review said reports, those that meet the criteria of a shiny, silver, and saucer-like, naturally, and then remove instances which we know to have been Master Poo-Poo. That should narrow things down considerably. Indeed, what a fantastic idea! Just the kind of brilliance one might expect of one's clone. I was about to make the very same suggestion.
Well done, Inspector.
I hope I've not overstepped my bounds. I am but a shadow of the original, after all. I have a stack of back issues stored in the workroom I use in the city. Poo-Poo can help me sift through them and cross off the sightings that were definitely him. Shall we? Alright, let's head to Radzat Han. Alright, Hildy. Dorian has taken Master Poo-Poo to peruse his store of past publications. Let us enjoy a brief interlude until they return with the results of their investigation. Okay, you could just say let's wait, but I get that you're Hildebrand, so... We finished going through all the back issues. If we discount the areas we know Poo-Poo to have visited, it turns out that there was only one other sighting of a flying saucer, in Garlemald. The account itself was sent to me by an Imperial soldier named Numerius, who appears to be a loyal fan of the truth. All the way from the Empire, your publication has an impressively wide readership. Our audience has always been universal. After all, the desire to know the unknown transcends all borders and creeds.
The saucer was spotted during the Imperial War of Succession. Beyond that, there were no meaningful details.
And we must visit this soldier fellow in Garlemald, and wring from him the entire tale. I agree. This is our only lead, and we've no choice but to follow up on it. To Camp Broken Glass. Is the name of Camp Broken Glass, like, widely known? Because it was only named that, like, a month ago. Well. Let's head over. Also, Numerius is certainly a name you could have. Everyone present and accounted for? We appear to be missing Master Delion. My apologies, but I had a hunch that I thought might save us some time. I spoke with some contingent officers, you see, and our Numerius is on the roster of allied Imperial troops. That does certainly make things easier. And were they able to point you in the direction of this numerous chap's posting? Yes, Numerius is currently with his unit, organizing the supply dump at Foreign Patents. We should head over there, and hope he can spare a few minutes to talk. Ugh, the chill here seeps right into your bones. How are you all not shivering in that unseasonal attire? A Manderville man on a mission feels neither heat nor cold. I love that Godbert is just Santa in my brain. I'm not sure how one's frame of mind can overcome the reality of frostbite, but then again, reality always seems relative around the Mandervilles. Alright. Forum patents it is, then. I love the Drake. Still, to this day, one of my favorite mounts. And it's probably partially because the Amalja were my first tribal quests, but I just really dig it. I like the way it kind of swims in the air. I like his little feet. It's got silly little feet. Alright, Delan. Where's Numerius? Let's get this sorted out. It's never that simple. Hello. Is there a Numerius here? I'm Delion, the editor-in-chief of the Thavnarian Truth. I've come to follow up on your eyewitness account. The editor-in-chief himself? What an honor! I wish there was more to the story, but everything I know was in my submission. Not left to tell. Unless you've something else to share? Didn't you say you saw the saucer as well? Oh, I did more than just see it. This was around the time when the fighting with Nerva's faction had escalated into all-out war, you understand. I'd been assigned to an anti-aircraft cannon, and was actively surveying for enemies when this silver vessel flew into view. Some new kind of war machina, I presumed. So I opened fire, and knocked it out of the sky. Presumed? You mean you never got a look at the wreckage? We were at war. I wasn't about to venture onto the battlefield to indulge my curiosity. It's probably still out there, somewhere. We have to find that flying, or should I say fallen, silvery saucer. Do you have an idea of where it crashed? Not an exact location, no. Then we'd best have the God's own luck. Garlemald's capital region encompasses malms and malms of icy wilderness. Fucking creepo hanging out around the corner. If I may, do you happen to remember the approximate speed and bearing of the saucer? And the position and firing angle of the cannon? Yeah, we got math, Hildebrand. More or less, I think. An artillerist without a head for numbers wouldn't be long for the profession. That should be sufficient, thank you. Oh my god! We get his fucking math mind palace. I love this. I have it. The starship impacted the Earth 1,360 yalms to the northeast of our current location. Give or take a few yalms. How in the seven hells did you arrive at that conclusion? Elementary algebra, my dear Delion. Assuming the craft belonging to Master Pupu's comrade is of similar construction, determining its trajectory is trivial. My brilliant clone, ladies and gentlemen. I was about to offer the self-same conclusion, but once again he has beaten me to the punch. Oh no, we've made him more We made a more competent inspector. Hooray for Inspector Brandeheld. Ah, haha, I seem to have stolen my progenitor's thunder. My apologies. 1,360 or so yalms to the northeast of here. That improves the chances of our search from near hopeless to rather hopeful. Let's go and find this fallen saucer, shall we? I really hope I get the orchestrion role for Brandehild's theme. Uh-oh. Well, let's go 1,360 yalms to the northeast. I'm glad it's giving me an approximate region. Because if I had to search this whole wreckage, I would be dead. I've had to look through areas of this before for ether current quests, and it's just abysmal. Presumably it'll be one of these craters, yeah? Maybe... No, looks like it's not a crater. Alright. Well, that's something. Pot, half buried in the snow. Nothing alien to speak of. Metal debris. Oh, but it's black, so it's probably from a... Well, the promising first class, a closer inspection reveals debris to be the wreckage of some vanquished form. Yeah. Scorched metal plating sounds the most promising so far. Scorched and twisted scrap of metal plating. A starship like Pupu's could well have been reduced to a similar state were it hit by artillery rounds. Yeah, that looks like it. Oh, what have you found there, Nona?
An exterior panel. This is from my friend's starship, I'm sure of it. Debris from the crash landing.
I see no other pieces in the immediate vicinity, which means the vessel may have weathered the barrage and made good its escape. Another possibility is that your comrade recovered most of the wreckage, or some as-yet unknown party did. You're saying someone may have made off with our cosmic visitor, saucer and all. I say, this is an altogether different kind of alien abduction. I like his little earring. I want one of those. Has anyone seen Nashu? Now that you mention it, where is my loyal assistant? Help! You have to help!
My beloved Miss Nashu has been kidnapped.
That's what he sounds like now, because I hate him.
Some cad claiming to be an agent of Dr. Luge came and took her away. He told me to tell you, and I quote, "If you want your precious companion returned alive, then Nona must present herself at the Tower of Babel, specifically the Magitech Servicing Facility. Don't forget that part."
The gall, the temerity, the audacity! My stalwart aide spirited away under my very nose. My apologies, but who are you? A close acquaintance of Nashu, I assume.
Me? Oh, no, I wish. I mean, I just happened to be passing through this snowfield. I'm a snowflake inspector, you see. No two alike and all that.
Anyway, enough about me. You need to go and save Miss Nashu. I hate that guy. Last, a chance to stretch my legs. What say you, my son? Shall we get this rescue mission underway? Indeed we shall. There they go. They left without us, even though this doctor fellow asked for you by name. Curious. Well, we better get going. Oh goodness. I've collected what evidence remained of the crash, but solving this mystery will have to wait. The case of the abducted assistant calls. Well. Oh god, is it gonna make me play as Godbert and Hildebrand? Meanwhile, at the Tower of Babel. Hey, Luke.
All shall fall before Supre Luge. With this new and improved body, revenge will finally be mine.
Yeah, I sure am gonna have to play as one of them. You will release Nashu this instant.
What are you two doing here? I specifically asked for the adventurer. Begone before I unleash my fury prematurely.
Oh, this promises to be a proper battle. I see no reason to trouble Nona. We tackle this menace as father and son, the Manderville men, together. Agreed.
Bah! I'll not waste my appetite for vengeance on the side dishes. Hired thugs, time to earn your pay.
Oh, a little warm-up before the main event.
Get them!
Alright, time to find out what my actions are. Okay, so we got Manderville Sprint, Rage of the Gentleman combo, Manderville Dropkick. Okay, so after the combo I can do a Dropkick. And then Mander Double Lariat. So this is an AoE, this is a line. Okay, cool. Oh, I'm playing as Godbert. Of course I am. He's just dancing. Yeah, he's literally just running around and dancing. Your lackeys were found lacking. Come out and face your fate.
Insolent worms, the sun will be the first to die.
No. Mummy! Daddy, if you could be so kind! Oh, can I attack them? I sure can. Speed up. Bonk.
Yeah, why are they hitting me?
This is fun. I do like this.
You survived my missiles? Then enjoy some leftover war market.
Let's take out this last bit, just so I don't have to worry about these. How's Hildy doing? He's doing fine. An amusing diversion, but you'll need to do better than that.
My war machina. When reasonable means fail, then unreasonable measures are called for.
Stand back, Hildebrand. Let her old man handle this. Oh, boy. Yeah! I love Godbert. He's the best character in this game.
You stopped them all? By sidestepping? Very well. Seems I must crush you myself.
Hey, bud. Prepare to pay for your crimes, Doctor. I've had worse Chigo bites. I actually need to make him not attack Hildebrand.
This move was meant for another, but you've earned my ire.
Thanks, Father. That could have been worse.
The hardiness of these Mandervilles, it's unnatural. I have more surprises. This one may shock you.
Mild zap to improve the circulation. Invigorating.
Ow, that much power should have rattled the teeth from his skull.
Let's go this way. It's not the way I meant to go, but...
Aggravating vermin. My plans are in ruins.
We do it?
Forced my hand. I'll bring this place down on your heads.
I don't like that. The Doctor leaves himself wide open. Let us seize the advantage. Oh, hell yeah. What's your limit break look like, Godbert? Now's our chance. Oh, it's gonna be the suplex.
Ah!
Whoa! The Manderville Men! Oh my god. I love Godbert. Victorious again! Manderville Generational Bonding Overdrive. Ah, things seem to be well in hand. Don't get ahead of yourself. Okay, it is Lugia.
There you are, my loathsome nemesis. I saved something special just for you.
Yeah, calculate that trajectory. Just a whole goblin. There we go. Honk. And then he was unconscious for another expansion pack. Do a header, sure, why not? Fuck yes.
No!
Gently detonates off screen.
That was a lovely nap. Oh, did someone build a Magitek servicing facility while I was asleep?
I love Godbert so much. And Brandehild. Hildebrand is eh. Nicely done, Inspector Brandehild. Once more the clone has put the original to shame. Inspector, please. I am but a pale imitation of your ideal. Huh. I knew keeping company with the famous Nona would lead me to a worthy challenge. Worthy of breaking a sweat, at least.
Done all the work for me.
I wanted to do some murder. It was rude of us not to share a slice of the action. Yet even vaunted champions such as yourself must rest their bodies, and let others rise to the occasion from time to time. The villain is vanquished, and Nashu is returned to us safe and sound. I say we head back to Radzatan to regroup and rethink our position. Your comrade yet lives, Master Pupu. I'm certain of it. Take heart, and let us continue the search. We love Pupu. I love every character except for Deleon and Hildebrand. And Hildebrand can stay because he's funny. To Garlemald and back we have journeyed. This is just the beginning of the case of the silent correspondent. Come, my friends. The shard of saucer we secured shall lead us onward to new discoveries.
Wait for me, Inspector. I don't know which way is onwards.
I should follow him, shouldn't I? Wait for me! A final word from yours truly, if I may. The complexities of Godbrand's techniques had me flummoxed, I confess, but I do believe this recent spot of exertion has provided just the inspiration I required. When you are ready to proceed with our endeavor, pray drop a word in Master Gareth's ear. I shall make myself available forthwith. Until our next meeting. Thank you for assisting with my investigations, Nona. Once again, our travels were rife with inexplicable phenomena, and yet I am no closer to exposing Pupa's well-concealed conspiracy. He will slip up one day, though, and you and I will be there to catch him. Okay. If you say so, man. Meanwhile, somewhere in Davner. Oh boy. Is this our villain? God, how is Luge still alive? He blew up. This guy. This guy. You took my coin, and you failed. What audacity that you should return, seeking my largesse once more.
I deserve your scorn, but I promise you, your plans are in danger so long as that tenacious pest yet lives. I know of a path to victory, a forbidden path, one which demands the manifestation of the divine.
You gonna summon something? Fuck off. You have my attention. Oh boy, what is this brewing? Welcome back, Regson. This is some sort of nasty plot. I don't like it. I do love the little, like, Baywatch scenes, though, at the end of each session. Friends with strange technology. Killing yourself can lead to tragedy. Sometimes you get what you don't expect. A blocking man of quality, Inspector Brandehild. Flat face for sure, but she'll still sharp as attack. Oh, goodness. These sure are quests, huh? Oh boy. Yeah, let me go unlock the next section of Manderville weapon stuff. So let's go to the Crucible. Alright, Geralt, what do you got? Nona, how are you finding that Manderville weaponry of yours? Seeing as mine was the hand at the forge, the answer you're looking for is bloody marvelous. Still, it can always be better. It sounds like Godbert's ready to build on the bare bones of what we've produced so far. I shall call upon his lordship. Nona, so good of you to come. I've had my nose buried in that mystifying manual for what feels like an age or more, but my decoding efforts have at last borne delicious fruits. It would seem that to further enhance the ethereal conductivity of our weaponry, we must apply yet another variety of meteorite, much as one produces sparks by smashing one rock against another. A rare chondrite, in this case. The true key to the process, however, is something more intangible. Well, don't leave us hanging, you overdramatic peacock. Tell us already. My ancestor's tome is... well, it is as much journal as it is instructional guide, and Godbrand details a history of failure to elevate his creations. As he was an accomplished warrior as well, he thus removed himself to the furthest reaches of the wilds, where he sought to vent his frustrations upon the most fearsome fiends that crossed his path. Post-battle clarity filled his spirit, and miracle of miracles, his very next attempt at augmentation was a resounding success. So you see, the missing ingredient in Godbrand's recipe for refinement was the sublime tranquility achieved in the wake of an invigorating victory. I myself received the blessings of battle-based enlightenment on my travels with Nona, following a mildly strenuous encounter with one Dr. Luge. However, I contend, Master Geralt, that your martial meditation is as yet woefully inadequate. Ah, you think me smashing skulls instead of ingots will somehow improve me forging instincts? I guarantee it. In fact, until you triumph over this trial, I suspect the next rung of Manderville mastery will forever remain beyond your reach. Not that I expect you to charge blindly into fisticuffs. Nay, sir, I have prepared for you the perfect opponent. Nona, if you would be so kind as to join Master Geralt at Windweft, I shall be with you momentarily. Well, I mean, Let's go to Windweft. Hammering continues. Alright, where is Windweft? Okay, it's by Ruveda. Cool. So far, the Mandeville quests have been exceptional. In Endwalker. My guess is he made some sort of mechanical dummy. For Geralt to fight, but I don't know. That seems a little in the box for Godbert. Well, here I am. So where's me perfect opponent? Eager to begin, I see. Capital. Follow me, and we can get this clarifying combat underway. Yeah, he did build, like, some sort of mammoth. Pfft, a flimsy little mammoth. Now, I ain't a warrior, but feast your eyes on these corded arms. If this were a tavern brawl, the smart coin be on the smithy. As it should be, which is why I've set this fellow's battle parameters to the maximum level. Right then, let's do this. Is it just gonna beat the shit out of it? No, it's just dodging, because he's slow as hell. Obviously, we need to get Geralt drunk, because he's better at fighting when he's drunk. He's better at everything when he's drunk. Tricky little bastard. I know what this calls for. A generous application of Manderville mandated lubrication. That's what it is. He's just not lubed up enough. That's definitely the reason. Get him all lubey. It's gonna be slick. Slick and shiny and covered in lube. Look at him. What did you just slather me with? Only the finest Salamanderville, my good man. Feel it sink into your muscles and augment your natural prowess. 'Tis the oil of champions. You know, I do feel oddly powerful. Alright, lubed up Geralt. Nope, too slippy. I mean, it worked. In a very slapstick Hildebrand way. Ha! Take that, Tin Man. What a rush. I've never wanted to forge summit so badly. Is this that battle enlightenment he was on about? The very same. In your heightened state of awareness, our enhancements are sure to be flawless. Then let's get to work. As before, your job is to bargain for meteorite chunks from Jabruna. Rowena knows to supply her with the contract we need. I'll head back and warm up the furnace. Hell yeah, Geralt. Even at its weakest, watching my mammoth do battle is always a treat. Of course it was on minimum settings. Yes, I actually had this axe-wielding gentleman set to his lowest parameters. And while the Salamanderville does stimulate circulation, it has no other special effects. The most daunting opponent, you see, is the prison of the mind. Even should the battle itself be a charade, the positive momentum one gains from prevailing in what was perceived to have been a mighty struggle is no less real. Now, if you would kindly see to procuring the chondrite, you must attend to my part of the preparations. Hell yeah. Gobbert, best character. Remains best character. Right, so it's the one thing I don't like about the Manderville weapon quest is every step is the same, as far as I've heard. This is just spend 1,500 causalities. So that's less ideal. Let's check our currency. Yeah, I only have 90 because I just spent 1,500 on the last step the other day. I can make a bunch more comedies. Let's see, I haven't done anything that would... Yeah, I still need 2 more of these before I can get potentially get 500 causalities with 2 lines. Because I think can I get 2 lines? With 2? Maybe I can't. No, I can. If I get, the fish and the pumpkin, then I have 2. I have the diagonal and then the across. So there's a chance I could get 2 lines. So that's something. I don't think I want to work on that now, though. I want to... You know what I should do, actually? Let's go reset my retainers, and then I should grab my treasure map for today. I still have to assign... One of my retainers doesn't have a job. I need to assign a combat job. My other one's a minor. But let's grab some gil. And reassign venture. You're good. And then Aaron. There we go. I will take that 83k. Okay. So we got those. Maybe I can turn in this expedition reward. And you know what? Let's do... I haven't done my gold saucer stuff yet. So we can do that and get treasure map. I think we do treasure map first, because then maybe at 320 we can do a duty in gold saucer. So right now I have no maps. So let's go get an Elvis. Because I have 2 maps and they're both... I think I have 3 maps actually. 2 in my Chocobo and then 1 in one of my retainers that I just couldn't find last week for maps. But... should be... I have to switch to minor. That'll help. Okay. Should be able to get the Ophiatora skin here. Okay, none here. We'll just get crystals. Is it further upstream? I think maybe these ones don't. No. How many... I guess I get an extra 2 from the gathering spot. Oh, maybe it's not here. Maybe it is those ones. I just was unsuccessful. No hidden items. Alright. Let's quick gather these fire crystals. I don't want to have to click those individually. I do love that cutscene, though, for the Vanderbilt weapon quests was just the power of lube. Okay, because it's by a river. Is it, like... here? Because it's by a river by Point Nocos, right? That's where I usually get my Okutora skins. No, nothing. Let me just double check that I know where to get these. I'm wearing a Okutora skin. Our Ruminations Ramble. Yeah, which is here. So I'm just getting unlucky. Nope. Yeah, I'm just getting really unlucky, I guess. 12, 18, 4 is what the boards say. So maybe we'll go to 12, 18, 4 and find the closest one there. Which I think might have been back where I was. Here it is. Yeah, no, it was these ones. Huh. Yeah, I must have just gotten unlucky. Seriously, no maps. I've never been this unlucky trying to get a map. Right. Let me pop up a light wheel. It says you are currently unable to uncover. Is that different from you can't find any? Find it down this way. Well, let's go for these ones then. Huh. I think that's the quarrying, I think. No, that's it. Level 90 quarrying. Which is rocky outcrops, which is what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm just incredibly unlucky, I guess. I don't secretly have a map, do I? That's preventing me from doing this? I don't see maps. Oh, I do have an Okutora skin. That's why. Alright, well, we'll go to Ultima Thule then. We'll get a Kambira skin. I didn't even see that. I just totally skipped over it. I think it blended in with my totems. So I think it's down... Yeah, it's down by those ridges. So we'll head down that way. Map? No. How about you? Do a map? Nope. Don't tell me I have a Kambira skin also. Sort. No, just the Okutora skin. I can discard these. You can have one of each. I've definitely done that before. Slam another high cordial. Oh no! Can I do a regular cordial? No. I'm on cooldown for that. Well, in that case, let's just check them without using my uncover ability. No. That is frustrating. Oh, well, it's 3:20, so let's head to Gold Saucer. Just do that. I'll get math later. I don't know why it's being weird about it. Alright. Changing my cute outfit. Now, what gates do we have today? Ooh. Anywhere the wind blows. I have a spot I like to do for this one. See if we can get lucky. Like the south. Basically right where this person is standing. Right on the edge of this, like, butterfly wing situation on this one cactar. So we'll stand here. Okay, man, I sip my Pepsi while we wait for Typhon. Let's get a dance going. Let's do the lollipop. The little Slav squatting. Stretch. I think I'm just out of that. No! I wasn't on my spot correctly. Oh well. At least I didn't have to wait a long time for that. Alright, I got some cards to sell. Get some MGP. I always click the wrong option. So I got some Garrido cards, I got a Nidhogg card. Let's try our hand at some mini Cactpot. And just pull up my thing in the other window here. Middle. So we probably just check to see if it's not a 3-2-1. Is 9-4-5? No, let's see if we can get higher than bad. 4 in the middle. Check the corner. 2. 2 and 3. Let's check, see if it's 1, 2, 3. No, it's not. In that case, I think we go for the... Yeah, let's take the far line. And then last one... 8 on the right. I think second corner, 4. Center is 1. Let's check this. 9. So maybe, I think we go for the diagonal. See if we can get 1, 2, 3. Nope, not quite. Oh well. Okay. That's our mini Cactpot. Sold our cards. I think I might end it there. Because I enjoyed doing the Manderful quests, but my throat is kind of sore from doing all their voices. So, let's call it there for today. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Doing some chill Final Fantasy dailies and whatnot. I appreciate it. I will be live on Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern with more Persona 5 Royal. We're using the female protagonist mod on that. And then my schedule for next week should be up on Sunday. So I will see you all then. Is anyone live to raid? You could raid Fion. Let's do that. That sounds fun. Let me just make sure that they're still live and not like about to end. Because I've made that mistake before. they're doing... oh, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. That's fun. Yeah, let's go raid them. Spion's cool. So, thank you everyone for coming and hanging out. I will see you on Friday, and after that at some point. So, thanks everyone. I will see you then. Bye!